Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Bogenrieder Variety Hour. I am your host, Neil Bogenrieder, aka Quilsniv, and with me tonight, because of these selectively odd topics that we have picked tonight, Ozzy Chris, who is a familiar sight for anyone who has frequented this channel before on other streams.
Yes, hello. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here. We're going to suffer together.
Stronger alone, stronger together.
As soon as you gave me the itinerary of what we were going to do, and I
I-
saw DeviantArt, I felt like Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope. I'm like, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
No, yeah, so...
Of course I know him. It's me!
Well, of course I know DeviantArt. It's me! So
I am the DeviantArt.
the original topics I had for tonight were a lot more Chapo Trap House tier. So the original ones I wanted to come up with were a competition between the Superman knockoffs to determine which one can come the hardest. So like, can Metro Man come harder than Homelander? But we talked about the apparently Crayola has made the blue crayon autistic. There was also the question of whether or not Vanessa from B Movie really fucked Barry. But some of these topics were easy to discuss. Vanessa in particular was the easiest, because if you put a picture of Carlos from Magic School Bus in front of it and say she really got behind a fellow black and yellow, well, that really answers the question itself. So instead, we're going with something a bit easier on the ears. So the first off, we're gonna, as Chris said, we are talking about DeviantArt cringe, a particular breed known only to 4chan, and then we're gonna be talking a bit more in detail about WandaVision. This is kind of like a secondary WandaVision after party, as well as discussing Falcon Winter Soldier. And then afterwards, we'll talk about Aaron Avengers, or Jason Aaron's Avengers run, and why everyone should ignore it. The Simpsons Corpse getting renewed up until season 34. And was there another one? Yes. Oh, yes. The crown jewel of tonight's collection of topics. The leaked storyboards for Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 2A. Wow.
It's bad.
Yeah. I never said it was good. So, to begin, the first topic, it was prompted by me wandering around on 4chan looking for something stupid to do that wasn't homework for college, and so I stumbled upon this thread on Co. It's archived now, so you can't add anything else. But I want to preface this discussion by saying that there are people on DeviantArt who actually post really good stuff, but the definition of DeviantArt has moved away from respectable artistry and to weird photoshops. That, I'm ArtStation.
You summed it up. You summed it up. The current state of DeviantArt.
ArtStation has become the hub of respectable artists. Now DeviantArt is here for weird self-inserts and photoshops. So the capstone thread
to be fair, that's not really new with DeviantArt. It just wasn't as big.
Well, DeviantArt at least had other people on it to level out the weirdness.
Yeah, to hide it, to mask
and
it.
And if you post on DeviantArt, this is not meant to reflect poorly on you. This is mainly meant to clown on the people who make this very specific and very weird shit. So to begin, we found this picture of this little girl next to a industrial drum, saying, "Are you looking forward to sitting by the fire? I sure am." She's going to die of smoke poisoning, or carbon monoxide poisoning. This is the equivalent of turning your car on while the garage door is closed. This one, the second reply, Chris, just so you're following correctly. This one is oddly detailed, but it makes the least sense. It's this weird. If you ever read How I Became Yours, this weird Zutara fanfic that was like horribly photoshopped together?
No.
So basically,
hearing of it.
For those of you who have never read or seen How I Became Yours, it's essentially like this what if fic, of like poorly traced over stills from the show, with different outfits on, and so it's basically like what if Katara and Zuko got together, guys? Whoa! And so that was the Pandora's box of cringe shipping for this show, and this one is oddly this is oddly not the weirdest one, but it's the one that caught my attention the most because like look at, for whatever reason they chose the Little Mermaid as their backdrop, and like I don't get why the Little Mermaid, and this isn't even like a one-off. There's this weird image like a little further down of a mermaid Aanging Toph, and Aang is kissing pregnant Mare Toph as they're floating in the water. This very poorly rendered and I think watercolor render. Yeah, this second reply here, Mistakes into Miracles, that has the same energy. But like you've got Sokka and Suki in like, and Toph, who's an earthbender, so this is odd, this is weirdly specific, like, and then Azula is Ursula.
Cool, you're trying to apply logic to a co-thread. That's your first mistake.
Dylan of Earth says, my friend Joe wanted the Dolly Parton diet. Okay. It must have worked because Jolene. Fuck.
That's good.
You got a kick out of Chris, so that means something. But then for whatever reason, someone pointed out like there's on the who followed? Thank you, Dylan of Earth, for following. I don't know if that's someone I know, but thank you for following. That means a lot, actually. Oh, my thing isn't. It's back behind the everything else. Hang on. Let's play it again so that. Love you, Chris. Have a good night, boys. Let's re-roll the notification. For whatever reason, it didn't show up. So. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Spinning lizard boys. Okay, so for whatever reason, there's like this white guy. There's these two white guys. One of them's blonde. The other one has like edgy sunglasses, like the Kamina sunglasses. And then on the back, there's and on the right, for whatever reason, Squidward is there with Grudge, with the kid from Grudge. I don't get this. This is amusingly. This is amusingly intricate.
It's more interesting than the most recent Grudge remake.
Someone asked, where is Aang? Let's see what the reply is. The thing on the right-hand side. My question is, who are the white dudes on the left? This actually isn't, like, that cringe. Like, if you look at some of the stuff further down, it's, like, there's this guy with a mask with, like, he's just wearing his underwear, and it has, like, the bombing in Lebanon, or the explosion in Lebanon, the Australian brush fires, and then what's in here? No one even know. I don't even know what's going on here. I guess there's a dead octopus in one hand. Okay. Here's my favorite. Brandon versus the Monstars. So if anyone remembers, this is especially relevant because Space Jam 2 was recently announced. The one that has everyone mad because they can't do their furry things.
Yes. No, sir, it's going to be a cinematic universe.
Imagine how tonally deaf this movie's going to be to have the Looney Tunes up against Mad Max characters. But yeah, for whatever reason, someone took this photo of their kid and drew the Monstars from Space Jam over it. There's no logic to this. It's not like the worst thematically, There's way weirder stuff. Actually, here's the crowning. I think this is the tip of the spear. On the just above that image, where Toph and Aang are both wearing diapers, and it's like, I wonder if Aang likes to wear diapers too. I wonder if Toph even knows I wear diapers. And I'm like, this caters to a very specific fetish. It's odd. I don't know if you're seeing it, Chris. It's on stream, but
I'm seeing it. Yes. I wish I wasn't, but I'm seeing it.
yeah, this is. Oh, here's one of my favorites. This is what we call the trolley problem, where Thomas the Tank Engine and Diesel 10 from Thomas and the Magic Railroad are fighting Ash and May from Pokemon. There is no logic to this.
Pokemon Arceus looks pretty weird. Not gonna lie.
Well, yes, but is there a talking train?
There's it's the world of Pokemon. Who knows?
Like, I don't know what Thomas is doing back there. He's just looking scared. He's just looking like he's gonna suck someone's dick.
He's just doing Pog.
That should be, when I get to affiliate, that'll be one of the emotes, Thomas Pog. But I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. I don't know what Diesel 10's doing. This is the this actually kind of is the equivalent of the trolley problem. You can only watch. Let's see. This is Yugo and Ka. I don't know who Yugo is. I assume this is like a Yu-Gi-Oh character. I don't know. This is from 2012. That explains why it's bad. I don't know what this is. So not only is the grammar horrible, but this looks like the first episode of Full Metal Alchemist. Listen closely, Selok, because I'm only going to say this once. This mini force barrier, this trinket you say is useless, but it can cast a field barrier over your monastery in 3.5 milliseconds. Those Viking ain't breaking this. Trust me, technology pawns faith. This is like something you find on either r/atheism or r/I am very smart. Oh, here, this one's even weirder. Where this little boy is about to electric chair Donald Trump. Any last words, Trump? I don't even. What is that? What is that black circle? Is that a hat? Is that, I don't know. But like, he has no legs.
I think it's supposed to be the I don't know, something that.
Oh, the head strap. I think.
Yeah, the head strap. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you can see like you could
poorly cut out Trump with that. The edges are still.
The white guy from Treasure Planet. I don't even remember his name, and the Hispanic lady from Atlantis.
Oh,
isn't her name Audrey?
No,
Milo was the Milo was the Michael J. Fox character. I'm talking about the engineer lady.
Well, I'll have a look.
Yeah, go look for that. This one's even stranger. Not because it's out of the norm for this kind of thing. So this is Felicita's big movie, and so it's a combination of Pokemon, like a bunch of Nintendo, like My Hero Academia characters, I think. Well, there's that one.
They're just right at the bottom three high school of.
And then you've got I don't even know who. Yeah, just Scar is in the corner. I'm surprised because, like, you know, when you have these weird amalgam crossover things, like, they usually have a lot more Disney characters, but Scar is the only one there. There's a surprising amount of restraint in this in this picture. But, like, look at those fucking crusty JPEG outlines.
Yeah, you were right. By the way, it's Audrey.
Wow, I don't remember the last time I watched Atlantis. I've got Disney.
No, I have not watched Treasure Planet or Atlantis in ages.
Honestly, we should probably get like a group together and rewatch Atlantis, because that's a genuinely great movie, and Mike Mignola has concept art in there. What? Chris?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything. Sorry, I think my mic might have cut out. And you got this picture of Space Ghost next to a poorly cut out JPEG of a TV, watching Bargain Hunters. And Bargain Hunters is the best game show since the shopping mall catalog at a department store, and that's the truth. What? What is...
I don't know.
So, in fairness, though, this actually is something I could see Space Ghost saying. At least the coast to coast version. Oh, I'm not even saying that one. You honestly didn't want to see what was there.
I can see it. Yeah, I'm looking at the post. Yeah.
There's another one focused on El Dorado, or Journey to El Dorado, and someone said reminds me of those Sense of Right Alliance bootlegs from China.
It really does, yeah.
It kind of makes you wonder how they all got there. That's actually there's a sort of whimsy. There's a sort of whimsy to these kinds of pictures.
Yeah.
It's Jim Hawking from Treasure Planet, the guy that was with Audrey in that earlier one.
Oh.
Why is he looking at Lilo with lust? Look at this.
I don't know, but I hear the sirens.
I hear the air raid sirens as the police mobilize. Okay, so this one also involves the department store in the catalog. It's George Washington it's just his presidential portrait. I cannot tell a lie. Bargain Hunters was the best game show since the shopping mall to department store in the catalog. Is this the same guy? I think this is the same person.
I think so, yes.
That's weird. Okay, and then you've got the dad from Rugrats with a gun and an anime cape. Okay.
Sure, why not?
Bulbasaur. What is this?
Oh, that is...
I don't even know. And then you've got Yugo. Is this Yugo? I think this is Yugo. What is... Okay. That one looks lewd. Very clever, Miss Danvers. This is, I guess, Earth Mightiest Heroes. You've uncovered my plot by... It looks like I need a new identity. Yours will do nicely. Yeah, this image from Flork. I do not want that. Get that away from me right now. That is how I feel about this image. And then, like, the idea of Red Skull showing up and, like, attacking Captain America. Balls deep, Air Rogers! What? This is some Ken Penders tier shit right here. Captain Marvel, my mother. Is this... What the fuck? Why is the star in Spectrum's costume so smudged? What the hell? Is this a Magic Yuri baby?
I don't know. This is like some Chris Chan shit.
that actually unironically look like the dead eyes and the blank mouth remind me of Ken Penders. And then there's this one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the one of Sideshow Bob and Philip Fry and Fry. And then you got fucking Bart singing. Is it The End from Linkin Park? Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried so hard and got so far. What's the story of this?
I don't know. That is literally the first comment. What's even the story?
Oh my god, there's actually a story here. Using his power to defend himself, Sneed turns the poison feed into pineapple feed, in which they start to mix together. However, Sneed is too weak to bring... Is this talking about fucking Sneed's seed and feed? God damn it. I read a fucking Sneed copy pasta. Fuck this.
Got him.
There's another one too. Through Chuck's ultimate goal is to rule Sneed's feed and seed in his own image. He makes it clear he has no desires on taking over the world, as he says to Homer, "We're not going to overthrow the world, we're not going to overthrow the world." However, he does think it is funny to destroy the town that the person Sneed loves, not caring who he is, what he stands for, or anything else, although his way of doing this is by kidnapping Sneed and torturing him in a mental game. What the fuck? Oh my god. What? I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. This picture of Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie stabbing a shark with a keyblade. What the fuck?
Yeah, I have. Literally that. As the person said below, I have several questions.
This guy made several hundred pages of this? What? How did this even happen? Let's go through the
Too much free
replies.
time.
Maybe use 15.ai for SpongeBob lines. This looks like shit, but the way that guy used the lasso tool and slapped that together is more than I was capable of as a kid. This is and always will be unironic Kino. Oh, another Thomas image. And it's also got Pokemon in it. It looks better than the reboot.
At least this one has dialogue, so we understand what's going on.
Mahahaha, I'll take you instead. What the fuck?
So Thomas is helping them.
Did
Diesel is
he
evil.
fucking get sent to are the Diesel Works Guantanamo Bay? Why does he look like he got the shit kicked out of him? Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh, I love this picture of Ash. He's like, what the?
What? Yeah, exactly, Ash. That's exactly how I feel.
Meanwhile, the author's self-inserts over here. And then there's Harold the helicopter for no reason. This image is how I feel reading this thread. And then you got a Coomer image. What the fuck? What is this? It's Shadow... Is he Ka now? I found you, faker. Oh! This is the best one! Hang on, I'm gonna open it so that everyone can see. It's a picture for ants. God damn it. This is the progenitor of the entire of the entire weird dialogue format. Where
to drink ocean water.
I'm trying to find.
Batman.
Yeah.
I will drink Gotham's ocean water, Batman.
You're laughing. You're drinking ocean water, and you're laughing.
I am.
And I'm tired of pretending. I'm not. You want to hear a joke? No, I don't think I want to hear any more of your jokes. Joker then pulls out a water gun full of ocean water and shoots it into the host's mouth. You get what you fucking deserve. This is my waifu Shirakage mouse. She has a sneeze/cold fetish. What?
What? Huh. I mean,
Is that Gadget? Isn't that Gadget from Rescue Rangers?
I love the diagnosis on the just on the.
Sick.
Thank you.
Going in for a COVID test. Sick. Okay.
Sick. Okay. Guess I'll just die.
Truly, gamers are oppressed. Oh, this is the joke. It's the reply to the Joker image. Drinking ocean water is what I do best. What? There's another Danger Mouse image where I guess he's running through pollen. He's getting sick. Someone said, to be honest, this isn't any worse than your average Danger Mouse thread. Okay, man, that spell of lilies really worked well. Wow, you look so pumped, Umbreon. Thanks, Espeon. I'm glad that you love what you see. There's a Garfield one too. You can't branch more than me, John. And then he replied, bench.
Sure.
This reply here. I'm honestly so glad I didn't have a DeviantArt account when I was younger, or the world would be flooded with hundreds of images of spiky helicopters, which I thought were cool.
Oh, wait.
And
It gets better. You'll see it when you reach it.
and poorly rendered dragon porn. I'm still into fucked up shit, but at least my rendering's gotten better. Wait, where is it?
It's like 1, 2, 3, like 3 or 4 posts after the Stewie head one.
Is it the one of
Next
Delcatty?
one.
What the?
No.
What the fuck? What is going?
Now this is Chris Chan shit.
Oh, there's Shrek in the background.
Shrek is God.
So,
Why does Sonic have a Nazi symbol?
well, yeah, why does he have a swastika necklace and a thorn? Well, I get the crown of thorns, but okay, so his tail's pregnant
Tails is pregnant. Patrick is just licking blood.
off of his spear. And then what's Amy do? Is that Amy? I think that's Amy.
Maybe.
Oh, there's the bread cat. I don't want to be bread. Ah, no! And someone asked, did you save the thumbnail? What the? Cartoons have died, so now I'm going to play PlayStation by myself, alone, without anyone. That hit too close to home. What the? Is that the girl from Dragon Tales?
Maybe.
A group of pill pushers. Okay. Please place items in the bag. What is going on? What?
I'm really confused.
Oh, here's my
no
favorite
idea
one.
what-
Or here's one of my favorites is where fucking what's his name? Principi, he's tempted by his yin yang furry angel to shoot the Archduke Prince of Ferdinand.
Oh, I thought that was just Mario.
Actually, someone posted that in the chat. Not in the chat, but in the thread. Why is a furry helping James Franco shoot Mario? Did Mario help kill his father or something?
The new Pineapple Express is pretty weird. Really deviating from
the
the original.
the furry is being played by Seth Rogen.
Yes, and he's smoking weed. He's actually high right now.
Man, JoJo got really weird in part 7, huh?
Yes, exactly.
That's my stand. Weed, bro. Oh, I'm not saying that one. What? So Marge is okay. Now that you're pregnant with your own brother, it's up to you to carry on the family name. 9/11, never forget.
I think that's a good place to end the thread.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this next one is porn. I'm not gonna put that one up. Oh, that one I'm not. That one's okay. Now we're just getting into divorce shit. I'm not even okay. Yeah, we're ending it here, guys. Right, we're ending the thread here. That's a different thread for another time. So, real quick, I'm gonna go to just me. So now, Chris and I are gonna talk about Falcon. Oh, we're gonna talk first about WandaVision. Just so you know, guys, we are entering the spoiler zone. So
Yes. So if you haven't watched it, it's your fault.
yeah, it's your fault. Go get a life, get a Disney Plus account.
Or other means, which we won't say, but yeah. Very legal.
Yes. Okay. So, what did you think of the finale of Winter Soldier? Or
For the show that's not out yet. Oh yeah, it was so great that I couldn't see it.
boy, guys, I really loved watching Winter Soldier kill Baron Zemo and then rape his corpse. Um,
Based.
based in Eben. So what did
The
you
finale
think?
for WandaVision.
Yes, what did you think of WandaVision's ending?
Overall, I liked it, but it had a lot of problems. Mainly being, it's just set up for everything else. So
Yeah,
the
it doesn't really
MCU
have its own real ending.
doesn't have its own real ending because A, it's going to continue in Doctor Strange because she's going to appear in there.
And in fairness, we kind of knew this going in,
Yeah.
so I
Um,
can kind of forgive it. Not really, but like I'm not let down if that makes sense.
And B, potential sequel to the series feels like it. 'Cause, I mean, a whole like white vision thing is just like, huh, maybe you're right, and just leaves.
So
Like,
from now
so
on,
we're not gonna
well, real quick,
we're not gonna do anything with white vision.
my friends and I were worried that every time we said white vision, we were going to start saying like the 14 words. So from now on, since episode 7, we've been calling him Vision Blanco.
Vision Blanco.
Yeah, so every time Vision Blanco comes in, we can do enter Vision Blanco. Like you can get like a Dragon Ball
Yes.
opening every time he shows up. So
Yes, but like, that whole like the two visions fighting was just like, okay, we need Vision to fight because he has powers.
yeah,
Like, okay, and he just leaves, and I feel like that is only to set up the fact that one day they could properly bring Vision back because that is Vision's original
that's the basis of the Vision Quest storyline.
body. I feel like that's the yeah, essentially, yeah. And also like, hey guys, comic. Remember? Well, to be honest, that's not their main demographic, so I don't know why would they put that there. But anyway, regardless, yeah, that stuff with Vision was just kind of just there because
It was a Snyder tier Superman Zod fight. It wasn't. It was more interesting when it was them in the library, like circling around each other, than it was actually like them fighting. Because when it was just them fighting, it was like a CGI blob.
Yeah, and Wanda had no repercussions from fucking taking a whole town hostage. It's just like they'll never understand what you gave up to save them.
Like,
oh,
I find
like,
that's some
you kidnapped
bullshit.
an entire
Yeah,
town.
and like held them mentally hostage to the point where they basically begged to die.
Yeah, like there's no repercussions from that. Just let her leave, and she's just gonna go study her new powers.
I do think from a logistical perspective, I don't know if they could actually stop her.
Yeah, I don't think they could stop her, but like, I think. Like,
Well, and also Darcy just left out of nowhere. She just leaves. We don't even see her leave. She's just gone.
I feel like Kat Dennings' like contract or something like ended there, or like her time filming. So it's just like, yeah, let's just say she just left because she doesn't like briefings.
Yeah.
Eh.
I did like Jimmy. I did like Randall Park getting a chance to shine as Jimmy Woo. He got his kind of cool moment. And like I guess they're hinting at Agents of Atlas with that.
Maybe. Will that actually be Agents of Atlas or Greg Pak's Asians of Atlas?
I don't know.
Because
Depends. There's no Amadeus. There's no Silk. There's no little Asian kung fu girl. There's no Arrow. There's no Swordmaster. There's not even Shang-Chi yet. So.
I mean, technically there is an Amadeus. Remember
Helen
Hulk?
Oh, I was thinking of Helen Cho from Age of Ultron.
Oh yeah, she's there, but also Amadeus exists. Norton Hulk, because that's still technically canon.
Oh yeah, because I think isn't Abomination rumored to show up in Falcon Winter Soldier?
Either that or no, She-Hulk, wasn't it?
I have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it overall, but it's not perfect.
Also, who everyone who's complaining about the fucking Evan Peters reveal, we all kind of knew this was coming. The problem is you fuckers
It's
set your
obviously
expectations too
it's
high.
yeah. They're not going to like do the obvious.
Guys, it's mutants! Whoa! You're fucking
Oh yeah,
You're fucking
that was
delusional.
the yeah, that's the funniest thing.
Like
Everyone,
the cope on Twitter was amazing.
yeah. What? Look at all these threads they could have done and they didn't do it. It's just like,
Oh.
well, that's your fault for having your expectations too high. I mean, we at the beginning
It's not even having
kind of
expectations
thought,
too high. It's just having the wrong expectations because
yeah, like
Evan Peters was clearly there as a meta joke to show that Wanda was being fucked with.
yeah. No, so we kind of thought that maybe they were introducing mutants, but like as the series progressed, we're just like, yeah, no, they're not. They're 100% not introducing mutants.
The
in
only
this series.
superhero that came
No,
out
so,
of this was Spectrum.
yeah, like the only thing, yeah, the Spectrum got her powers because of what Wanda was
The
doing.
Wonderwall. That's what we're
Yeah,
calling the hex now. Wonderwall.
the Wanda Wall, yeah.
Was
And
that Red Hot Chili Peppers? I think so. Hang on, let me
uh,
look up Wonderwall.
who knows?
I can get
But
out. It was Oasis.
it was Oasis, yeah. But I know it's just if they were going to introduce mutants, they would not do it on a streaming service show. They would want to do it as a film, either in theaters or streaming, because it's X-Men. It's a big deal. I mean, they didn't spend what billions, like millions, getting the licenses to just say, look, they appear at the end of a TV show.
They appear at the end of a one season TV show or like a mini
Yeah,
series. I think it's wrong to say like one season because it's clearly meant to be a mini series.
yeah. Although, well, like we said, it feels like they're setting up for a sequel, so it could be for as much as we know, and given like the general consensus, like loved WandaVision, Disney's going to see that and say, Let's greenlight a second season."
Or at least like a follow up in a different
Yeah,
show.
something like that.
Um,
Because they got the film, they got Doctor Strange, and then they probably
and
want to
then
do
I
something
think they've
more.
got Spider. I think Spider Man's gonna tie into this somehow because Benedict Cucumber Patches in that movie too.
Oh yeah, because they're doing Spider Verse or Spider Verse S.
Well, they say that. Well, they're teasing it, but I don't think they're going to. But
Yeah, they keep saying it, but like there's no confirmation.
there's all we get is like we got this covered in Illuminati articles. So
Yeah, the most reputable sources. And I know, I'm kind of hoping it's that for the third Spider-Man film, it's not going to be multiversal because you went from like, okay, neighborhood to Europe, and then your third film hardly been established, hardly even been there for a while, and he's already thrust into multiverse stuff.
yeah. Oh, actually, I just went into a different thread. Someone made a point that like what Wanda did was fucked up, but that she honestly believed the people in there were fine. And then letting them go was giving up her own happiness. She didn't get a happy ending, but she's not a perfect person. Like, she should have turned herself in, but she's not perfect.
Eh. Still, yeah, I get that, but still, there should have been at least some like more repercussions for doing that.
Like Sword, like, or not Sword, the FBI is like, get on the ground now, and then she just runs away, or something.
Yeah. Or like Monica like protects her, like go, leave. I'll deal with them. Something along those
Like,
lines.
I can get Monica, like, defending her on that front. Like, you know, the emotional trauma of losing someone.
Yeah, and having spent time with Wanda in her own make believe
In,
world.
in,
So
the Truman Show, as I like to
yeah.
call it.
Um.
But yeah, I'd give the finale a solid B, but like the overall show like an A minus.
Yeah.
I think the problem is that they kind of jerked us along for a bit too long, and so like they had to wrap it up in like 48 minutes.
Yeah. They had to wrap it up, but also they knew they couldn't wrap all of it up, so they're just like, okay, we're gonna.
They did the things they teased they did the things they could wrap up, but then kind of left the rest open ended, and there wasn't a whole lot they could wrap up immediately.
And it's just like, oh, then they remember, oh yeah, with the MCU, we could just tease it in for a future.
It's what they've been doing for the
installment.
past. It's what they've been doing for the past 10 years, honestly. So
Yeah, because we know people are gonna watch it.
and someone was saying like, guys, why didn't they include the X-Men? And someone said, oh yes, they're going to crash their perfectly put together cash cow of a franchise with the most cluster-fucked up puzzle, like jamming puzzle pieces together movie universe of the X-Men.
Oh yeah, the very confusing Fox X-Men timeline.
The fo-
Yes,
yeah, let's put the Foxmen together.
Fox. Yeah, nah, they're just going to do a complete reboot. If Disney ever gets to the X-Men, it's going to be a complete reboot. I feel like the only person they will actually ever bring back is maybe Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
I think he said he's
Even
done
though,
with it.
oh, is he done? Okay, good. I'm
I
hoping
know
that
I know they're
stays
doing
true,
I know
because
they're
that,
doing Deadpool 3, but that they can honestly just argue meta for that one because that's Deadpool's entire joke.
yeah, because and Logan was a good end, but for Wolverine. So I feel like, yeah, if they did bring him back, it'd just be like, okay, then it's pointless. Yeah, WandaVision, liked it. Wasn't perfect most of the time, but I liked it.
So here's a question: are you excited for what they're going to do with Monica, where she goes into space or something? Because
Uh,
I think the ending where she was with the Skrull kind of implied that she's going to space or something.
yeah, I feel like maybe he should have kept Monica around, just on Earth for a while, get her more established. Um,
I don't know.
before you
I
just
like Tiana Paris's performance as Monica, and I think she was one of the breakout parts of this show. I'm looking forward to
yeah,
seeing more of her.
yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to see more of her, but like I feel like give us some more time with this character, because she is just she's not the main character of WandaVision. She is a character there. It's not really about her, but it is slightly her origin story as well. But like, give us some time to breathe with her before you just throw her straight into. She's now Spectrum full time. She's off in with sword space and everything. She's gonna be fighting aliens and all that. It's just like, just take it slow, which I would tell Disney overall with the MCU.
Also,
Take it
anyone
slow.
who's saying that Hayward did nothing wrong, you're a fucking moron.
Haywood,
People
Haywood was just annoying. The typical like,
bureaucrat,
uh, e- uh, very like dumb agent.
like
It's
the
my
dumbass
way.
government stooge. That was the part he was built to. He was manufactured around that role.
Yeah,
But like people were saying, like, oh, he was just doing his job. Well, like, no, he shot a missile at two kids. He shot Monica multiple times, and then in universe he broke the law by reactivating Vision, because the Sokovia Accords are a thing still.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Vision had a do not resuscitate order.
Pretty sure that was only with Wanda, but I do believe that, yeah, the Sokovia Accord kind of melded into that as well. I think that
Yeah,
was just because he knew that like Wanda would try to bring him back
and it's
somehow.
also, it's also against, but regardless, it's against Vision's will.
Yeah,
So, and also he unlawfully detained Jimmy Woo.
yeah.
Good times.
You expect the government to care about people's will?
Well, not all of
But
them.
yeah, yeah. WandaVision, the
Solid A minus.
start of Disney Plus's
Disney flicks.
MCU streaming. Yeah,
I'd say
this
it's a good
MCU.
start. Oh
Say
lordy,
yeah,
hang on.
to Falcon Winter Soldier, the two Captain Americas who aren't Captain America.
Yeah, so anyone who let's address this right away. Anyone who thinks that Captain America that Chris Evans is coming back is also deluded. The more the easier suggestion to make is that Chris Evans's corpse is just in a casket for Old Man Steve.
Yeah,
Because isn't he like 80 now?
yeah. He's old man.
Yeah,
because he stayed in the past
he
at the
he,
end
he
of
broke
Endgame.
he broke the movie's rules and stayed in the past. Um, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Joe Biden anymore in the MCU. I think if they ever do show him again, he's gonna be at a funeral. He's gonna be dead or something.
Yeah, or they're just gonna make mentions to him, mentions of him. Uh,
Yeah,
or maybe they're just gonna maybe it'll just be flashback stuff.
possibly like deleted footage or something.
Yeah, no, not even that. Just like flashback between like different flashbacks. Of like, well, I'd say mainly with Sam because I don't think they're gonna throw in a lot of money to have scrawny small guy Chris Evans again. So in like the Bucky flashback.
That would be a fucking budgetary minefield.
Yeah, I think mainly with it would be with Sam if they do flashbacks with him, because I felt like with that one, it's so it which also boggled me with Endgame is like it's so weird that he would decide to choose Sam of all people to carry the shield, not Bucky.
I honestly think it could have been either of them. I get why. I guess it's because I
I
think in
think that
universe
could
it's,
have
huh?
think that could have worked if there was more of a relationship and friendship between Sam and Cap, but there's some little sprinkles of it, but not compared to Bucky. Like
I always took it.
that could have.
I always took it as like anything Bucky does after Civil War is less of his own volition, more out of necessity. Whereas Sam is
Yeah,
more active as a superhero, so he's the logical choice on that end.
maybe I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just
Because
felt like
in
it,
Infinity War, he's obviously kind of pissed off. He's like, fine, I guess I'll shoot some aliens for you. And then he's there in Endgame because they kind of just obligatorily needed everybody there.
yeah.
So as far as I can tell, like, and going off of the promotional material, my guess is that like Sam is investigating whatever U.S. agents doing or whatever the Flag Smashers are up to. So he goes and gets Bucky, and he's like, "Fucking fine, I will shave my hair, I will dress accordingly. Let's fucking get this over with, and you can go back to being Captain America and throwing your shield at your Louisiana house."
Yeah. I don't know. I think we both talked about this before. I think it's going to be neither of them are going to be Captain America. It's just Falcon and Winter Soldier.
He just kind of has the shield. As far
He
as I
just
can
has the shield.
As far as I
Yeah,
can tell, U.S. Agent is the one who has the shield for most of the show. Like the government confiscates it or
yeah.
something.
The pseudo Captain America, yeah. But I think yeah, at the end of it, yeah, they're gonna get the shield back, but they're just gonna decide neither of us want to be Captain America.
Because we aren't. Because
Yeah,
because we're the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
they said it.
They said the
They said
name.
the name. I clapped. I clapped when I saw it. I know it
The
seems
Marvel Studios
interesting.
the Marvel Studios logo. A long time in a galaxy far, far away. No title crawl. Oh well. I
Oh well.
applauded it for being different. It broke new ground.
But I
I'm
don't know.
looking forward to it. It's a return to I guess conventional MCU because WandaVision broke a lot of convention.
Yeah, it was very different to what they usually would do.
And I think I
Um,
think that was somewhat deliberate on
their part, yeah.
yeah, because like they realized that like the formula gets stale after a while, so if you give them something different, they'll go like, "Whoa, wowee, guys, something new and different."
Now
And
we
then they also retroactively get people missing the formula. So they go back to the formula and people love it again.
Well, that's the ending of WandaVision. The back to the formula of we need to get everything ready for sequels. We need to tease the sequels. Everyone's like,
Well,
that's my formula.
people ate that shit up, so the theory is proven correct.
Yeah. So I know we'll have to wait and see. It comes out in 12 days. I'm
Yes.
guessing. I'm just guessing the Thursday, Friday is their whenever they decide to release the MCU shows nowadays. 'Cause that was WandaVision's schedule, and now it's going to be the same for.
Well, I think they
Falcon and
have
Winter
6 episodes.
Oh, is this one only 6 episodes? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine if it's shorter. I'm kind of sick of like shows nowadays being like longer, so it's like everything's just drawn out. It's just like, this could have been resolved 10 episodes ago. Why is this still going on?
So Star Trek Discovery.
Yes. And also Walking Dead season 2 onwards. Like, Walking Dead season 1 had 6 episodes, I think. Well, they had a really short amount of episodes. And then it got really popular in season 2. It's just like, let's give it a full 20 something. And I'm just like, why the fuck are they still on this farm? Fucking move along.
Like I Know You Do. That was a reference to Move Along by, I believe, Dougherty? Or the All American Rejects. Yes, it was the All American Rejects. I just looked that up on Spotify.
But this talk of Disney Plus streaming goes into our topic.
This was supposed to be topic 5, but
we thought we might as well merge it together because it was fitting.
So with WandaVision proving to be I think it's safe to say WandaVision was a fairly good success for Disney Plus, and it justified its existence for at least a month.
Yes.
Do you think that the future of visually driven media, or at least streaming media, is film or TV? Should we make our Hollywood adaptations of well-loved books into TV shows, or should we make them into movies instead?
I feel like it should be as a TV show because the problem with book adaptations into films is that they have to condense it.
Yeah, to 2 or 3 hours at most. People don't have that long of an attention span.
Any more than that, and everyone's just like, okay. I've been holding in my shit for 3 hours.
I ate too much popcorn on the way in. Fuck.
Yeah, I decided to eat and drink all my stuff before the film started, and I'm holding it in. Fuck it, I'm going. I don't care if I'm missing anything.
I don't care if I miss the end credit scene for the next movie.
I feel like if it's something like either a book, a comic, and a manga or anime, I think a TV show is a much better format because you'll be able to get everything at least properly. But then even then, for most of the time, I would also argue just read the source material.
Well, because I was watching on Netflix. I got bored, so I watched To All the Boys I Loved Before with Lana Condor. Actually, it's a fairly good.
You must have been really bored.
Well, actually, I when I was younger, I actually read the book and I really liked it. But I'm not a big fan of Netflix adaptations. But I liked this one. It was actually fairly good. But I felt it could have done with a 6 episode miniseries rather than a 2 or 3 hour movie.
Yeah.
So stop releasing all your shit at once. Don't binge. Don't encourage bingers. Disney Plus has actually been really good about the release format. They're not releasing everything at once. They're spreading it out. They
still follow the TV format of one episode every week,
and that's good for sustained membership. So good work, Mouse.
Because it's just okay, I've literally watched it all in one day. Okay, membership over. Yeah. I'll get it back when the next show starts.
I will renew it when the show ends. So that's what I did with a friend of mine did that when they were watching Voltron. They were like, okay. I'm gonna. It was when season 2 ended because they released seasons 1 and 2 really back to back. And so they didn't hear about season 3 for a while, so they're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait until the show ends. Avarice. Have you ever thought that in thousands of years archaeologists will dig up Disney World and we worshipped a mouse?
If the mouse gets its way, yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
They're gonna think we deified this fucking rat.
Yeah.
There's that joke I have of Foxman Quicksilver, Evan Peters Quicksilver, running through the Xavier Institute, and it's like, guys, help me! I've got to get to the MCU. This giant cartoon rat named Mickey keeps trying to kidnap me. Someone please help. But yeah, I think logistically and storytelling wise, I think that TV is the way to go. I get people want movies still. But honestly, movie theaters are outdated as fuck. I don't want to say they're a dated
Yeah.
concept, but like, if people can just get like a 5.1 surround sound, sound setup in their house, and they have a 4K TV, who the fuck's gonna go to a movie theater?
Yeah. But then on the other hand, you gotta at least justify the watch and justify the pricing. You don't want to be Disney Plus with like, here's this new movie for $30.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
the
no, Disney.
the
Like, I'm
only.
okay with like the price of your subscription, but like $30 for a
Are
film?
you talking about Mulan or how much
Yeah, like
how
Mulan.
much did that Raya movie cost? Let me go to Disney Plus right now and check, real quick.
Hopefully it's not $30.
I think they're smarter. I think they learned from Mulan. If they didn't, now stream with Premiere Access. It's $30 too.
What?
Oh wait, I don't think it's for this movie. I think I'm getting what they're doing. So they're so it's like premium access is additional $30. You're not paying for just this movie. You're paying for like premiere access for every product they put on Disney Plus. I think. Of course, I could be like horribly wrong. This is me giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Watch with Prem. No, I think it's just for this film to watch
Really?
it early. Watch.
Oh, fuck off, Disney.
Yep,
I'm not.
I'm reading it right here. Watch with Premiere Access at the same time it's in cinemas and before it's available to all Disney Plus subscribers on 4th of June 2021. So that's just for that film. So if you want to watch it early, you have to fork out 30.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for what is it? 3 months.
Honestly, just wait. Disney has not learned their lesson. Is this time they're just saying, well,
Let me check how
you
much
get to
how much
watch-
money did
you get to
Mulan make?
watch it.
How much money did Mulan make? $57 million. Okay, that probably explains why they think it's okay.
Of course. Disney, no, $30 is not.
To
I
be
don't care if
to
it's
be
like-
fair, they have this giant fucking theme park that is making no money right now.
Well, hey, boo fucking who? Oh no, COVID's fucking our business. Like, boo fucking who? It's fucking every business up. It's not just you, you fucking rich bitches.
You fucking rat people.
It's like people. It's like fucking like one of our states is just like, oh, hurry up and like one of the states like south of mine. It's like, oh, open the borders. Or like we need like revenue for like tourism and everything. It's just like, well, fucking every time we open the borders, you get a new fucking COVID case. So
No, yeah.
thanks.
I don't know if you're following, and this is getting into politics, but Governor Abbott, the governor of Texas, and that guy in Mississippi, I don't know his name, but they opened the states up even though we're nowhere near herd immunity.
Yeah.
We're back up to 100. We're back up to 100% capacity, and we dropped the mask mandate. So,
Oof. But yeah, Disney, like, no, $30. I don't care about this whole. You get to watch it early incentives. Like, no, like, and I know some people try to always justify it's just like, well, that's also the cost. That's like the cost of like driving to the cinema and paying for tickets, paying for the food and everything. It's like, yeah,
that's
but like,
I don't think
not-
I don't
I'm
think
not-
they're
I'm
getting I don't think they're getting what made that bad. It wasn't that was shit too. The price point there.
yeah, and it's just like, but when they use that, they say, oh, that's for families. Like, well, I'm not I don't have.
I am not
don't
a fam. I am not a family.
I'm not a family. I'm not 3 to 4 people. I'm one person using the service.
Now, granted, I could share it with my roommate.
Yeah, granted, I could share with people, but for the
don't
majority of
wanna.
the time, I'm using it by myself. $30 is not justified for a single person.
Good work, mouse. You fucked
Yeah.
up again.
Yeah.
You're not getting my hard-earned dollary dues.
Also, dumb of you to buy food at a cinema. You could just get it cheaper somewhere else and
Just go to a Subway. Sneak in a Subway sandwich or something.
just just go to a supermarket. Just get food there.
Just get like
You
a
get your
just get like a
food and
sushi.
drink
Get like a
there.
sushi. Get like a thing of sushi from your local grocery
Just
store.
get like a bag. Just get like a bag of chips and like fucking Coke and
You
just.
you have Tesco's
That's
over.
cheaper.
You have a Tesco in Dingo Land, right? A Tesco,
No, we don't.
not many. You have one Tesco.
Not that I know of. I know we have Costco. I don't think we
Hang
have
on,
Tesco.
let me look up Australian
Even then,
Australian
I don't think it'd be near
supermarkets.
me.
You have Metcash and Coles Group. Is that
We
right?
have Woolworths, Aldi, Coles. Those are our main supermarket chains.
Former supermarket chains.
Mm.
That's one. Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah, like
Just
But
just go fight someone for a thing of sushi in the Coles Express parking lot,
yeah,
and then go to your movie theater.
sneak it in. Well, majority of the time they don't even check your bags.
No one gives a shit.
They don't care.
I think even they recognize yeah, our food shit.
The
Just bring in
the
your own
employees
food.
recognize their pricings are fucking terrible.
Just go get a thing of Orville Redenbacher and eat that.
Ah. And speaking of Marvel, Jason Aaron.
Okay, so yeah, next topic, Jason Aaron. His Avengers run is shit. Here's why you shouldn't read it, and why Marvel... I guess Marvel just doesn't give a shit either, because they're the ones who are actively ignoring it.
Which is
Which is
poetic
good.
irony because Jason Aaron was actively ignoring everyone else.
It's both ways.
Remember the same time that they're on the Avengers, Black Panther is supposed to be in space and Captain
He still
Marvel
is.
evil. Yep, Black Panther is still in
He
space.
he never left.
He's never left, but he has time to be on the Avengers, and then for that brief moment, Captain Marvel was evil, but she was also still on the Avengers.
And then and then Black Panther was also there too.
Yeah.
And then there was also that time when Arno was Iron Man, but Tony was still on the team. Okay. And then Captain America's been wait, no. No, it wasn't a dream. I don't think.
Okay. Oh well. Yeah, and then Captain America doing his whole.
He's been in prison and on the run with the Daughters of Liberty.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been on the run, but he's like, nope, he's actively in the public as a member of the Avengers. Like, Jason Aaron's just forgetting this, and I think everyone else is just.
And
like,
then depending on whoever is writing She-Hulk at the time, they kind of ignore whatever he's doing over there too. Even though people have gone with like the whole She-Hulk weird thing that Aaron did, like they've kind of ignored it to certain degrees.
Yeah. I mean, you had Al Ewing make fun of that when the Avengers appeared in a movie.
Oh yeah, and I think aren't they showing up again soon after this next issue?
I would think so.
Oh well.
But yeah,
Oh well.
I absolutely agree that other writers should just ignore his Avengers run because.
Oh, and
it's terrible.
Cantwell's Iron Man has him in space right now too. So there are 2 Avengers in space right now.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I absolutely agree. They should just ignore Aaron's Avengers, mainly because he doesn't care about continuity, and
So why should we?
Terrible. It's terrible. I mean, hey guys, look, Phoenix again.
It's Thor's
He's
mom.
It's Thor's mum, because I need to tie it into this. This
is also the fourth
story.
This is also the 4th Phoenix story he's done over the past 5 years, I think.
Who cares?
What do you think? I do think that they're doing that for Heroes Reborn. They're putting all the other titles on hold
Okay.
because there's no Iron Man issue.
I'm gonna be reading no Marvel then when that's on.
What about ASM?
Oh, is ASM still on?
Yeah, it's just the books that are Avengers related, like Iron Man and Captain
okay.
America.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still reading that then.
And
Yeah.
Immortal Hulk, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm still reading those two. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank God.
Also, for anyone who's listening / watching, the previews for Beta Ray Bill and Silk came up last night. Looks like pretty good starts. So go check those books out on March 31st.
That's good.
Okay,
Yeah,
so are we on our last topic of the night? I think we are.
Last two.
Oh yeah.
Simpsons and
Oh, The
Snyder.
Simpsons. Okay. Can I be real with you, Chris?
Yes.
Every time I hear that The Simpsons is being renewed for another season, or 3, or 4, sometimes I look out the window and I stare into the setting sun and I wonder, when will The Simpsons go into that sun? When will it die?
I absolutely agree. It is a show that has gone way past its expiration date.
And in fairness to Disney, this is not a problem that started with Disney. This is a problem that has had since well before Fox began running it into the ground.
Yeah.
Like the last season that was consistently good was like season 11.
I think that is because I also frequent like a just a Simpsons meme page, and like I think everyone there is in consensus that everything after season 11 is just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like the characters have not changed like
at all. And even ignoring like what was that new episode that came out with Lisa with the SJW shit, even ignoring that, Simpsons has been on the decline for fucking years now.
Yeah. And like most of the you're replacing cast members now because they're not of the right.
Like the lady who voices Marge, like her throat is permanently fucked up. It sounds like she's smoking a pack of Marlboros a day.
Jeez.
Like she
and
hang on, let me see if I can do it. Homie, please stop the suffering. Let the kids go. I don't want to live on this earth anymore, homie.
God, that's awful.
Like yeah, I feel bad for her because her throat's permanently fucked up now.
Yeah, so Disney, be smart. Just end The Simpsons. I don't think anyone's going to be like, The Simpsons. We can't live without The Simpsons. Yes, we can.
What's their ratings right now? Do they even still air on Fox or?
Who knows?
Like I know they're either on Hulu or Disney Plus. I think they're on Disney Plus.
They're on Disney. Yeah, so the episodes are on. I don't know if new episodes are on Disney Plus, but I see the older ones are. In not in very different ratios, and then certain episodes are not shown.
Yeah. So should Simpsons die? Yes. The long answer, yes. It should die.
The even shorter answer, yeah. So, we come to the main event.
The final topic of the Bogenrieder Variety Hour, episode 6, the titular one, Space Cuckoldry. So for those of you
Snyder's Justice League 2.
So for those of you who don't know, if I can find the Imgur, someone leaked the first 12 images of storyboards that were, I believe, written in the DC writers' room with art by Jim Lee, proving that this man doesn't give a shit about his comics. He just wants the movie checks.
Yep.
But it's the layout for a second Justice League film. So the original idea was that the Snyder would have like his trilogy of Superman, Batman v Superman, Justice League, and then the universe would expand out from this with Wonder Woman being the first spin-off, but then Snyder would come back for Justice League 2. And the film ended up being so big that they made it a two-parter. So they essentially made Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, but with a different franchise. Hang on, Chris, I'll send you the Imgur.
And just as bad. Maybe even worse.
Yes. So I've got the Imgur here, but I've got the leak, I've got the 4chan version ready to show. One second, I'll put it up on in game. Okay, so here's essentially the condensed version. I will be showing the Imgur later, but I sent it to Chris so that he has the
Yep, I got it. Yep.
expanded version. So here's Justice League 2 Part 1. I believe this is the final part of the Snyder saga, the Avengers Endgame, if you will, but much more shit. And that's saying something because Endgame was also kind of a dumpster fire too. So Justice League Part 1. The Justice League inexplicably protects a world that's inexplicably on the brink of war. Superman has lost his humanity following his rebirth, and Lois Lane is trying to restore it. Meanwhile, Batman is searching for well-known Batman villain Lex Luthor, who has escaped from Arkham Asylum. And here is the kicker. In Snyder's fetish for Excalibur and Arthurian legend, Batman and Lois had an affair while Superman was dead, and now Bruce is in love with Lois, but she is pregnant with Superman's child.
Yes, that's right. Two characters that had
Nothing to
little
do with each other.
Chemistry at all decided to fuck.
And even like if you
Typical.
look, I've heard people like comparing it to like the DCAU when she was dating Bruce in Superman the Animated Series. One, they explicitly said it was a bad idea multiple times. Two, they had chemistry there.
Yes.
And three, you never compare this to the fucking DCAU again. I will fucking fight you inside the street and I will stab you in the eye. Meanwhile, Wonder Woman is searching for the way back to Themyscira after being exiled centuries before. I assume this is talking about the first Wonder Woman film. So what do you mean centuries before? She left in like the 1910s, like during World War One. Is this like hundreds of years in the future? Huh?
And also, she wasn't really exiled. She left on her own accord. Exiled means is that her people like.
Well, I assume the exile is like is when Hippolytus said like you can't come back. That was the exile.
Maybe, but like the whole term exile is supposed to mean like she was forced out. Like
it's like in Judge Dredd when what's his face, the High Judge. Then when he takes the self exile and like the Wander.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, Aquaman and Mera are attempting to unite the Seven Kingdoms of Atlantis under their command, even though I'm pretty sure this was done in the first Aquaman movie. Though that assumes that this is following the James Wan film. Luthor assembles the Injustice Gang, formed by the Riddler, Dr. Poison, Dr. Poison's supposed to be dead, by the way, guys, just so you know. Captain Cold, Black Manta, and Ocean Master destroy the Justice League, so instead of somehow being over-reliant on Batman villains, now we're over-reliant on Aquaman villains. Luthor also retrieves the Mother Boxes and reclaims the anti-life equation, summoning Darkseid to Earth. So, wait, doesn't Darkseid show up in the Snyder Cut? Isn't that like a huge deal in the Snyder Cut trailers that Darkseid's there and he looks like a fucking Nintendo 64 render?
Yeah.
Oh well. Batman locates and confronts the Riddler, who has been driven insane after being exposed to the anti-life equation, and commits suicide. Bravo, Snyder! How edgy. Okay. Batman returns to the Batcave and regroups with Superman and Lois when they learn about Darkseid's arrival. Superman confronts Darkseid, but he teleports to the Batcave and disintegrates Lois with the Omega beams. Superman falls into despair and is crushed by the anti-life equation. The Injustice League attacks. Dr. Poison kills Wonder Woman and the Amazons with a bioweapon. Black Manta and Ocean Master kill Aquaman and the rest of Atlantis' leaders. And Captain Cold shatters Cyborg's lower half before Flash manages to save him. Oh no! Cyborg lost his genitals.
Again.
Do you remember someone made a big deal, I think it was either about New 52 Justice League or the Whedon cut, where someone was like, they took away Cyborg's masculinity by taking away his balls during his transformation. His black genitalia.
Damn. Can't
Ugh.
believe they did comic Lexington Steel so dirty.
Guys, how will Blacked.com survive without Ray Fisher? Superman confronts Luthor and disintegrates him with heat vision. This doesn't have the impact that it would because he's fucking killed Zod already, hasn't he?
Yeah, like
And then
I'm pretty sure before he revealed that he kidnapped Martha Kent. Like I'm pretty sure like Superman was like ready to kill Luthor.
Yeah. Superman disintegrated with heat vision. Darkseid brings his armada to Earth. 5 years later, Earth has become a radioactive wasteland, and Batman leads a resistance formed by Flash, Cyborg, Mera, and Deadshot. Oh, Will Smith would have been in this movie. Fuck, maybe that would have made it worth it.
Yeah.
What are we? Some kind of resistance?
No, when they come up with like the plan is like we're gonna send Barry back to make sure everything doesn't happen. And we warn our power self, and then Deadshot is like, yeah, it's rewind time. If I could go back to the past,
if I could do rewind, I would get me some Henry Cavill and Ray Fisher. Yeah. Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
And then snaps finger, and it's actually Doom Patrol Cyborg. And he's like, "Is this what you wanted?"
Actually, that would have been way better.
That actually would have been way better. He's a much better cyborg. He's actually likable and has emotion.
I know that like Ray, apparently some really fucked up shit happened to Ray Fisher behind the scenes, and I do wish him the best on that. But like I didn't like his cyborg.
No,
being honest,
like I don't think I'm gonna like him in this cut, the Snyder cut either.
Despite
Zack Snyder saying he's the heart of the Justice.
He doesn't even have a real heart.
He doesn't even have a character.
He doesn't even have a heart, let alone a character.
He's a fucking plank of wood in the Whedon cut. I don't think he's gonna be any better in the Snyder cut.
Okay, like I know that like apparently there was a big deal out of Ray Fisher not wanting to say "booyah," but booyah doesn't make a fucking character.
Yeah.
Cyborg isn't popular because he says booyah.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
He said the thing. He said the thing from Teen Titans. That I know what that is.
I know what that is.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, Justice League 2 Part 2. That's that flows well off the tongue.
Yeah.
So Green Lantern.
You think it's bad? It gets worse.
Okay.
You know what they say? The sequels are better. Not in this case.
That's what they said about Star Wars too. So Green
Empire is actually good. So, or are we talking sequel trilogy?
Yes. And Attack of the Clones. Okay. So Green Lantern Hal Jordan crash lands on Earth after surviving the destruction of the Green Lantern Corps. Did they explain how the Green Lantern Corps destroyed? No. Do we care? Yes.
Do we get an actual origin of Hal Jordan? Also, no.
He's played by Ryan Reynolds, proving that DC didn't learn their lesson. And meets the Resistance.
Suit is animated.
I mean, it worked in WandaVision, actually. The CGI tiara. I kind of liked that, but that's not the point. Green Lantern helps them steal a mother box to power the cosmic treadmill and send Flash back in time to tell Batman how to defeat Darkseid. Here, so stealing a plot line from the 2007 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the time jump can only be performed during a rare forthcoming planetary alignment. A fucking planetary alignment plot line. Holy shit.
I'm pretty sure that's not how time travel works.
Let me see. I want to see if...
Time travel is just not like, oh fuck, we need to wait till like fucking Jupiter and Saturn are like aligned properly.
I don't understand what the fucking planetary alignment bullshit does. What is the meaning of that?
Know. What does space have to do with time? It's called time and space, not time space.
So I want to point out that I made a point to compare this to Avengers Endgame because they both use time travel as a plot point. But
Yeah.
like at least Avengers Endgame didn't really get into like how they're doing it. They just kind of said, okay, here's a time machine. They explained like it has to do with like the quantum realm, which was a good use of building off of previously explored
Ant-Man.
material in Ant-Man.
Yeah.
But here they just say, oh, cosmic mother box powers cosmic treadmill. This, as far as I know, because this is the only part that we have access to. They've never shown the cosmic treadmill in the DCEU. We're only going off of the films that we have plus this leak.
Yeah.
So the cosmic treadmill just comes out of nowhere.
It's literally just thrown in there because comic.
Yeah. Okay. So the planetary alignment so they don't I don't know how the planetary alignment just happened to line up with this time jump. But Superman attacks the Resistance's base and they hold him off while Flash runs 5 years into the past. Superman vaporizes Deadshot, crushes Mera, crushes Amber Heard, blows up the Green Lantern's ring and arm, and impales Batman on the Kryptonite Spear while the Parademons tear Cyborg to shreds. And here's the best part. This is part that Booyah! Like he gets torn apart, he's screaming Booyah. Here's one of the best parts of this. This kind of ties into like the back end, the back bookend. Flash appears to Batman moments before Superman and Lois arrive at the Batcave and alert them that he is the father of Lois's baby. Beautiful.
That's it. Barry, we need you to go back in time to prevent this dark future. You got it, Batman. Batman, you're dad.
Bruce, listen to me. I need you to go on the internet. I went to Iceland. I punched a bitch. I need you to delete the footage.
I choked a girl. Please get rid of it.
Please get rid of the tweets. But when Darkseid teleports into the Batcave, Batman jumps in front of the Omega beams and is mortally wounded in Lois' place. They never explain.
Now. Before you continue, remember, in part 1 of this,
Lois got disintegrated.
Is disintegrated when she gets hit by Omega beams. Batman just mortally injured.
So that he can perform a plot device later. I also want to point out, I made a joke to you yesterday that the difference is that Bruce knew all along that he impregnated Lois. So he attached a nano explosive into his sperm, and so when he knocked Lois up, the baby has a bomb in its brain. And so when Darkseid shoots Lois with the Omega beams, the bomb baby goes off and it makes her disintegrate. It's beautiful.
Yeah, no alimony checks.
Bruce! Then Barry comes out of the portal. Bruce, listen to me! Lois is gonna make you pay child support!
You need to stop this! Stop it now!
Okay. So, like I said, the Arthurian mythology that Snyder fucking loves so much, he just copy-pasted Excalibur into Justice League. But Superman arrives and repels Darkseid, who summons his armada. Warned by Lois, Superman defeats the Injustice Gang before they attack the Justice League. Human armies from all nations of the world, the Amazons led by Wonder Woman, the Atlanteans led by Aquaman, and the Green Lantern Corps unite and repel Darkseid's armada, while Batman sacrifices himself to destroy Darkseid. Honestly, they could just send in a drone from they could just send in a fleet of U.S. drones to just carpet bomb Darkseid. But no, Superman.
and then Darkseid's about to kill Batman, and then Batman's just like, I am Batman, and snaps the Infinity Gauntlet.
And then everyone in the theater clapped.
Everyone clapped. And then Zack Snyder probably cumped his pants a little.
And then Joss Whedon cried in the corner.
It's like, oh, it's not as good as mine.
To be fair,
he cried in the corner as he abused another female.
as he abused another Buffy co-star. In all honesty, though, fuck Joss Whedon. Help support the people that he abused. In the aftermath, Superman reveals he knows Lois is pregnant with Batman's child, and that his purpose is to be a father to that child.
Piccolo. Baby, this roof ain't my child, but I'ma raise it.
So actually, here's a good question: how the fuck did they know who the child's father was if she was killed by Darkseid? When Batman got away? Did he like pick up a piece of Lois's dead fetus and check it with DNA?
Or just Superman using his super hearing and just heard them fuck.
Also, someone pointed out that it's kind of hilarious that Bruce only saves Lois when he learns that she's carrying his son, and that he was kind of just fine with her getting vaporized with Clark's baby.
Fuck her, ain't my child. Wait, what?
Oh, I gotta save my legacy. Gotham needs Batman.
Damien in the corner. What?
Nightwing, Jason, Tim. Haha, get fucked, little boy.
Get fucked. Jason comes back from the dead just to give feed.
In the aftermath, or not, we already know that he's rediscovered humanity. How does he rediscover humanity? By being a fucking cuck to Batman? I'm curious. How does getting cucked by Batman make you rediscover your humanity?
I don't know, and I don't think Zack Snyder knows either.
I think he just wanted to copy Excalibur.
Yeah, he rid himself into a corner, and he's just like, I need to adapt Excalibur somehow. I remember that's his next big thing, isn't it? He wants to do an accurate adaptation of like Arthurian legend. I'm just like,
is Arthur gonna stab 5 guys with Excalibur at once?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, let's wrap this shit show up.
Save Guinevere. How do you know that name?
Because I fucked her.
I fucked her too. That's literally it. It's gonna be called Arthur vs. Lancelot: Dawn of the Round Table.
Dawn of the Cuckogs.
That's like they're gonna be fighting each other, and like Guinevere is the thing that stops it. How do you know Guinevere? Because I've been fucking her too. I'm fucking her. And they became friends.
So anyways, to wrap this up, Wonder Woman and Aquaman become Queen of the Amazons and King of Atlantis respectively, and reintegrate their people into the world, ushering a new era of peace. So does Green Lantern just like not exist anymore? Does Hal Jordan?
Yeah, Green Lantern is only there just to progress the story.
Like he doesn't even. I assume he shows up with the rest. I assume he shows up with the core.
For someone who's supposed to be an integral member of the Justice League, he's just kind of there.
And then Flash becomes the guardian of the time-space continuum. Apparently, like he learns how to make like a duplicate of himself in time, because that won't have any repercussions.
Yeah, I mean.
And then Cyborg becomes a digital.
Looks at Godspeed and Rebirth.
And then Cyborg becomes a digital god capable of creating a new human body for himself.
Oh, so he became Scarlett Johansson.
Yes, he became Johnny Depp in Transcendence.
Yeah.
20 years later, So apparently Gotham still exists in this hellscape of a world. Somehow Gotham hasn't been fucking nuked by the U.S. government for being like a little hellhole of crime. With Batmanium in the water supply. Gotham City still exists and needs a hero once more. Crime is back to normal. For some reason, Gotham is the only city that still has crime.
It's a new age. Despite the fact it's a new age of like prosperity, like Gotham is just like fucking.
Gotham is still just a crime-ridden hellhole. Lois,
it fixed nothing.
Lois,
the whole world is like peaceful, and then there's just Gotham.
Gotham's like its own separate nation. Gotham's its own nation state at this point.
Gotham is the Detroit of Earth. Just a constant hellhole.
So Lois tells her son Bruce Kent his true heritage and leads him to the Batcave. And then Bruce later becomes the new Batman.
Yeah, this is fucking terrible.
So I want to point out that like everything changes but nothing changes because Batman died, but there's another Batman and his name is also Bruce.
Bruce Kent. That's like That is
the
fucking,
ultimate.
like,
That's the ultimate cucking. That you name your son
yeah.
after your lover, or that you name your girlfriend your wife's boyfriend's son after him. What's that name? Hang on, I need to find the meme. Being a cuckold is great. Hang on, I need to find the. Here we go. The Oh Joy Sex Toys cuck comic. Here we go. Being a cuckold is Bruce or Clark. Shut up and get the fuck out. I'm gonna go fuck your wife now.
Yeah. So yeah, everything about this is terrible.
Yeah.
Things just happen because it needs to happen, and nothing changes.
Also, why would you push your son to be Batman?
Yeah. I mean, they weren't even that close anyway. If this is supposed to be continuing off from the first Justice League,
Oh, someone said
like,
this is. Someone said even Green Lantern's intro sounds nauseating. It's like, you guys couldn't beat Darkseid during his first invasion. Pathetic.
I'm here to save the day.
And then he fucking gets swatted aside by Darkseid. Like in what was it, Justice League War, that animated one, where he's like got the giant fist and then Darkseid slaps him off at the side and he gets beat and he gets like he's on the ground prone and like these two parademons are just punching him while he's down.
Yeah, this is god awful.
So
This is like
apparently this
is terrible fanfic.
So apparently this is the 5-movie plan they wanted to go with to compete with Marvel.
Yeah, there is no way it would have worked. I mean, the DCEU is pretty much dead at this point anyway. But like
They're just going
this
with like
would've just
separate
been-
films now, yeah.
Yeah, their films nowadays are just doing whatever they want.
Which is
I mean,
honestly
I
for the
think
best.
they are actively ignoring Justice League at this point because it was just so bad.
Yeah, like Aquaman's the only film to mention Justice League, and that's like it's just Mara going like, "Oh yeah, you guys fought Steppenwolf. Come help me." He's like, "Nah,
Yeah.
please, yes, okay, fine."
Then Wonder Woman 1984 is just like, yeah, remember when Wonder Woman did nothing after Steve died? Well, she actually did, despite the fact in Justice League it's supposed to be a big
Uh-oh, I think Chris cut
deal
out.
that she thing. Oh wait, am I good?
You cut out for a second there.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, like Wonder Woman 1984. It's just like the whole thing is just like, oh, she was doing stuff after Steve died, and like Justice League is like, no, she did nothing.
Even Batman
Because-
wasn't even Batman v Superman like that.
Yeah, she was hidden for so long because Steve Dick was so good that she didn't want to do anything else.
She never moved on. She just waited for Chris Pine to come back. I almost said Chris Pratt, and then I almost said Chris Evans, and then I almost said.
And then he did, but in someone else's body, and that body did not consent, so it was really weird.
Oh, I found this picture on It's the scene from Batman v Superman where where Bruce has had sex with that one random lady. And then it's Zack Snyder saying, like, here's an easy one. The mapplethrope above his bed I chose represent the erotic as a drug that Bruce uses sex to momentarily forget his pain.
Ugh,
So
deep.
But I gotta point out that this is basically Snyder admitting that Lois is just another hoe that Bruce banged and she didn't have the self-respect to request a condom.
Yeah.
Here's a good question, just for perspective. Take out the part about Lois being pregnant with Bruce's son. What's your take on the outline out of that?
It's still bad.
No, yeah.
Regardless.
I'm mostly going off of prompts in here. I already played Injustice.
like that whole plan is just dumb. Like the supposed plan for Justice League 2 and Justice League 2.2. Like No, that would be terrible.
So I found the outlines on in here. Um, let's see. Like Empire Strikes Back in the last Harry Potter film, Justice League 2 would end with a cliffhanger. Wait, are you talking? Revealing only at the end of the film, Lex and his league are connected to Darkseid, then flash forwarding 5 years. This is kind of just Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
Oh, rather Justice League 2 would be a very grounded, personal, and character-driven film that would follow the Justice League both together and separately as they mend old wounds. And then they all fucking die.
Yep.
Oh, God. Okay, let's see the arcs. With Lois's help, the back from the... this aged horribly with the Lois being with Lois being pregnant from Bruce. With Lois's help, the back from the dead Superman will learn to become Clark Kent again, feeling more human than ever as he and Lois start a family.
Oh no.
Aquaman, with the help from Amber Heard, will bring the Seven Kingdoms together, becoming the one true king, building a new alliance between the oceans and the surface. This never happens.
Johnny Depp.
Oh no. Oh no, Chris. So I'm wondering, is this was this made after the Snyder Cut was thought of? Like, are these from behind the scenes of the original drafting process for Justice League, or?
Well, we'd have to ask Jim Lee, because isn't that supposed to be his art?
Yeah, this is all Jim Lee's sketches throughout the film, or throughout the storyboards.
Kind of pointless on a storyboard. Just look, Jim. Can you just draw Batman and then everyone else's symbols?
So apparently Jeff Johns did the lettering. Like, he's the one that wrote all of this down.
Ugh. Jeff, what are you doing?
Titans.
Ugh.
He's not leading DC anymore.
Eh.
It is clear that although the only headquarters... They're fucking living in the Batcave. Jesus Christ. I think Zack Snyder just wants to fucking do a Batman movie.
Just let him do a... That's the only one I think he really cares about anyway.
So wait, how is she still alive? Experimenting on herself, prolonging her life, and testing new chemical weapons on unfortunate human lab rats. What the fuck? Did Dr. Poison even interact with Wonder Woman in the first movie?
No. Except for maybe just... Only they... At the end, and Ares is just like, kill her! And Wonder Woman's like, no!
No, you.
Yeah, exactly, no you.
Then let it begin. So, in the Atacama Desert, with Maru's help, Lex breaks Orm and Black Manta out of the desert prison, where they were imprisoned at the end of This never happened.
This never happened, yeah, so I think this must have been, like,
early. I assume that after Justice League, everything just changed off the storyboards.
Yeah, they decided to do their own thing, because, yeah. Orm and Black Manta were definitely not imprisoned in the desert. Orm was in prison, yes. Black Manta, no.
This is a mess. Someone said John's fuck, so Justice League 3 involves Grail.
Oh no. Oh yes, the ever great character Grail. That was only used one other time. It was in a Wonder Woman story because it had Darkseid.
So hang on, how does the Darkseid gazes at him? Imagine that translating into the actual movie, like in the comic, like the anti-life equation begins to take hold. Imagine like people not knowing what like Superman just looks sad, and then Darkseid looks at him, and then he becomes evil. There's like no visual cue. Darkseid just looks down at him, pathetic, and then Superman just turns evil for no reason. The Last Supper of the Justice League. Reveal post-Darkseid cyborg, now half a man, able to plug into machinery, hanging in the Batcave, working on massive technology. A cosmic treadmill that will help the Flash jump back in time. To what end, the Lantern asks. Cyborg tells Lantern the specifics of how time travel works. It's very uncontrollable, and even if they can get the Flash to travel back, they can only try this once a year. So the Earth will be in the very same spot, and the Flash doesn't jump into solid bedrock. Flash shrugs, or space. How does that... What?
That's not how...
That's not how this works.
That's how space travel works?
That's how space-time travel works. Yeah, that's assuming...
They're not doing space-time, they're doing time traveling.
Oh, a Fury Road-inspired Batman. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this hurts.
Oh, more Jesus imagery.
Guys, don't you get it? Superman is Jesus.
Guys, wow. What the... Okay, Ray Porter's just fucking said Darkseid has a more personal mission in the movie that relates to family in some YouTube stream. What the fuck? Is Sophia Boutella a Grail? Oh god. Hang on, Chris, I'm gonna send this to you.
Send it to me.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great.
Jerry. Oh my god. I hate this. I'm glad that we had like an entire segment dedicated to this fucking thing.
Yeah. It's just a whole lot of something.
What a nightmare. Alright, I think that's gonna end this episode of the Bogenrieder Variety Hour. Chris, thank you very much for coming on and amusing me with this riveting commentary.
Oh yes. Pain.
Pain, more pain.
Some relief to WandaVision, and then just pain.
Yeah. Alright, so for anyone who's here that doesn't follow Chris, go follow Chris on @AussieChris774, I believe is your Twitter handle.
Yep.
And then go follow him on Twitch at AussieChris.tv. Or twitch.tv/AussieChris.
I should have it linked to my Twitter anyway, so.
Yeah. Anyways, if you don't know who I am, my name is Neil Bogenrieder. I'm the host of the Bogenrieder Variety Hour. Good times. Alright, good night, y'all. Peace.
Oi.